Hi, I'm Mark Slotkin of Antiquarian Traders here in Beverly Hills, California. I want to show you some really rare and unusual pieces today. What makes them rare, what makes them unusual, what makes them value, and from that you can kind of determine if it's the kind of thing you like, if it's what you want to collect, if it's something that is within your budget, and we'll look at all kinds of stuff today to give you kind of an idea of how to get into antiques or how to establish the criteria as to what they're worth and so forth. Okay, so here we have a beautiful Alexander Rao table. Alexander Rao was a maker in the middle of the 19th century. He made things out of rosewood. This is an exhibition table. It's all solid rosewood. It's an incredible piece. We ask $125,000 for it. I think it's probably worth double that. You can see the fantastic carvings of the head. They're almost like marble. And you can see that there's squirrels on this side, little sparrows and birds. And on the end of the table, there's squirrels on it. And it's just really an unbelievable table. A great stretcher. None bigger than this. For the money, none better. Got to be a great table for somebody. This is a Belle Epoque chandelier. That means it's from the Belle Epoque period of the French 19th century, like 1880, 1890. It's when they really did stuff up to they gussied things up to the max. See how beautiful it is with the full-bodied lions, the full wings on it. The chandelier is enormous. It's a good 6 feet wide. It's a good 6 feet tall. The faces, the details, the shades, everything on the chandelier is magnificent. It's bronze, and that's $65,000. Expensive, but for what it is, somebody has a big entryway or a big hallway that they want done, they could shop for years and years and years and not find anything as good. This is typical of our kind of inventory that we have. So I'm sitting at a Steinway piano made in 1911. Unbelievable Steinway C piano. That means that's the size of it, 7 foot 6 inches long. It was a Steinway made in Germany, but designed. The case was designed by Herder Brothers, a 19th century cabinet maker who was at the end of their career. Steinway and Herder were neighbors through the 1850s all the way up to the end of the 19th century. So they made this piano, and it's spectacular. I'll play a few notes for you. You get an idea of how we restore these pianos and how fun they are. Anything that you buy here in this place will be ultimately worth a lot more money because we have a good sense of styling and carry the best stuff. It's like real estate. If you want to buy the better piece in the best location, that's what's going to go up in value. Otherwise, the normal stuff will just stay normal. This is a pretty cool bench. It's made by Horner Brothers, a 19th century maker. Got a wonderful carving on the sides here with a lady's sphinx. Standing, lying sphinx, a winged sphinx, and then that's a mythological animal, of course. It's all upholstered beautifully, all refinished and perfect. It's about $15,000. It's just a great piece. It's got great for a hallway. You know, a good couch should cost you $5 or $6 or $8 or $10,000. Here you get something 19th century that has great style. I love it. And now the pièce de résistance of the Victorian era. This was voted the most imaginative furniture. Innovative furniture of the 19th century. It was made originally by a preacher named William Wooten, who made his first desk in 1870 and got a patent here in 1874. It opens up like that, and it's really spectacular. It's got a place for everything and everything in its place. 101 compartments. As he said in his advertisements, there's no excuse for slovenly habits. This is what you get when you buy a Wooten desk from us. A desk in perfect condition, as good as it was the day it was made. These desks run from $25,000 to $50,000, and they've been going up and up and up, and there's a limited amount of them. And there's a certain satisfaction at the end of the day when you're finished. You close up your work, you know your work was done nicely, you're all organized, and your day is done. You come back to a clean desk the next day. This is one of a pair of mirrors made in 1691 by a very famous carver in the Italian court. It was made for one of the Medici princesses in Florence, who was getting married, and this was a wedding gift. This is actually his mirror because it's got the lions and the baby. We bought it from a Fortune 500 company who had it in their art collection, and they decided to sell it. And on the other side of this fireplace is the other mirror, and they're a pair of mirrors. They're 400 years old in perfect condition. Amazing. This is the lady's mirror, her side of it, with the trumpets, the babies heralding the upcoming wedding. There's the king's crown on there, just doesn't get any better than this. Okay, here's a pair of bronze torchères with alabaster tops. They've been used in a dozen movies in Hollywood. We went to the movies industry all the time. They're this kind of Gothic revival. They've got these wonderful faces on the bottom. They're on a marble plinth, and they go up. They stand about 7.5 feet tall, and they're unbelievable pieces. A pair. Where are we ever going to find these again? Only at Antiquarian Traders do you find this kind of stuff. Here's an Art Deco bar. Not the mirror, but this is kind of a semicircular bar with the best bar stools I've ever seen. They're just great looking. Has a little foot kick rest on it, and it's mahogany, spectacular. For a small inmate bar or for a ship, something like that. What a great place for what a great bar this really is. Art Deco with the upholstered seats, all original stuff, unbelievable. Here's a beautiful Maria Theresa chandelier named after that style. It's got some colored crystals in it. It's 19th century. Got the Greek key on the end, and it makes a great entry chandelier. It's about 6 foot drop and maybe 42 inches wide. You just can't find stuff this good and original like that. All bronze, and came right out of the French embassy. Here's a whole interesting layout that we did to give somebody an idea of what a prospective executive office could look like. You've got a Horn Brothers couch, 8-foot couch tufted in black leather and walnut, 2 armchairs, and a beautiful coffee table. It's sitting on a wonderful Art Deco rug that goes great with it. And over here is a big 7-foot desk, executive desk, with a pair of chairs. I'll show you the chairs are really great. Come around and take a picture of those. And another table in the middle. And we've even accessorized it with some a card tray here, and an inkwell, and 2 other card trays here, and a swivel chair. Now, somebody could do their whole executive office for under $100,000 here and have it all done in the best antiques, the most impressive looking stuff, the most outrageous stuff, and if they ever want to sell it, they'd always get the money out of it. So you've got just a spectacular office set. If you've got an office that's 20 by 20, it'll hold it all. There it is. And last but not least are these pair of Turkish rockers. When you look at these for value, they're $13,000 for the pair, including the rockers and the footstools. They are very comfortable to sit in. I'll give you a little test ride here. And oh, here comes my dogs, okay. And you just sit here and you rock back and forth, and if you have gout, then you turn it around and you get calf support. I guess President Nixon, who had gout, could have used it. Now, if you think about it, if you're going to go buy a chair today, a recliner chair, they're going to cost $4,000 or $5,000 for a good one. So this is basically about that for one of them. And you get a pair here for $13,000 with everything on it. It's got leather tassels, wonderful tufting, called a Turkish rocker because of the style. You could buy these at Sears and Roebuck for $25 or $50 back in the 1900s. early 1900s. They used to be in the catalog. Voila.